Welcome back to the Flashing Badger podcast. This is episode 3 of our game of Fallout the Roleplaying Game. We're playing the scenario called Once Upon a Time in the Wasteland. My name is Gordon and I will be your GM for today. And joining me this week are...
It's Wegs.
Playing?
Not playing, living. What's my name? Jimmy Plummet.
I'm Mike and I'm Bones Calhoun.
And I'm Fitz and I'm Augusta Byron. I am a vault dweller.
Sure are. Last time we played the game, they'd met Dr. Rast is travelling with them. And they'd stumbled across Vault 95, and despite their exploration of the vault being blocked by turrets and robots that are far above their level to deal with, they met a young woman called Mika who told them that she had a Gek, a very valuable old world artifact, hidden in her home in Diamond City, shortly before she died of wounds sustained from some raiders. They've come above ground. They're on their way out towards Diamond City now. But in the meantime, they've actually leveled up since last episode. So every character has got a health point increase by +1. They've increased one of their skills, and they've each gained a new perk. Mike, would you like to tell us what exciting new perk you've gained?
Even better, here's the sound effect for me leveling up. Great. I've gone with the perk of gunslinger, which will make me more effective with my pistol, and a couple of my stats have gone up as a result, so I'm excited should we get into another combat.
Brilliant. This is Fallout. There's not much fighting in it, so. Fitz as Augusta, what perk have you chosen?
I've chosen Nerd Rage, which basically means when my health is down, I gain some physical strength and attributes to really help me get along, especially in combat situations.
Sounds perfect. Wegs as Jimmy, what have you got?
Well, obviously I've taken the perk of Lady Killer, which gives me advantages and the ability to re-roll when I'm attempting to use my charisma-based skill, but only, of course, on women.
Of course.
Of course.
Right. So, on that note...
Is that really your perk?
Yeah, it is. It is.
Oh, wow. What's the opposite of it? There's Lady Killer and
Black
Widow.
Yeah.
So against men. I love it.
Yeah.
Right. Let's cue the music.
Flashing Badger, Flashing Badger, alright. Flashing Badger.
The gang set off in company with Dr. Rast across the wasteland, and the travel was difficult over ground, but Dr. Rast continued to push relentlessly ahead into the wee hours of the night. Eventually, they got caught by a small acid rainstorm that drove them undercover. They slept night in the shelter of an old ruined house. And Dr. Rast comes out at some point in the night and says, well, I'd quite like to play you a little song.
Well, Dr. Rast, your accent has improved.
I'm missing my nose. Why couldn't I be missing my ears?
Bones, would you like to tell us what the song is?
The song is called, what's his background, this doctor?
He's from...
Jamaica.
Yep.
Oh.
It's No Woman, No Cry.
I was
And
going
he
to make
does
up a
the
song.
full, Rasta accent during it. It's quite actually offensive.
Yeah,
and
that's
really,
not cool.
the whole time he's singing, you're sitting there going,
Oh, he's going to be catching some heat for
this
that.
is a bad choice.
It's called Baby Got Back.
So after he finishes singing the song, he mentions to you that on the way to the city tomorrow that he thinks there's a locked up old warehouse where there could be some valuable things for you to investigate on the way. And of course, Bones' eyes light up as soon as he hears this because he loves loot.
And because of the radiation.
Well, yeah. Next morning you wake up and Dr. Rast shares around some jerky he's got made of some kind of mystery meat.
Better to not know.
It's best to not know in the wasteland. Rast sort of is keeping to himself. He was quite open last night, but he's seeming quite reserved this morning. But he does say that he wants to investigate this warehouse. He brings it up again for the second time. And as you're walking along, you walk through a cluster of what used to be a small town. Suburban ruins are standing there. And there's this small clearing amongst some burned out buildings. It's an old warehouse. It's not big. It's not much bigger than a normal suburban house. Windows are barred on the outside. They're boarded up from the inside. The entrance is a set of big double doors that's held shut by 2 big heavy chains with padlocks on. There's a big sign near the door that says, Green Brothers and Company, keep clear. And spray painted on the wall beneath that in red letters. It says, Hell is empty and the devils are here.
About the size of an inn, one would have thought. We're just gathering land for your
totally.
franchises.
Yeah. Oh, look, with a little overpainting of that there scary sign, this could be quite the place.
There's room there for a drive-in window.
Oh, my word. You can be my vice president. You can be my regional sales manager.
You're the regional vice assistant manager in charge of distribution and logistics. This means nothing.
No.
Nice pick, Doc. You brought us to an abandoned warehouse, which appears to be very much full of something. But it's a good thing that I don't mind killing. A bit of time as we look around this place. And also smooth skins. I don't know if I mentioned that.
So would you like to look around the warehouse?
Yep. I don't want to go straight to the front because it's double padlocked up. And we're running low on bobby pins.
I like the. I think what's going to happen is you're such an awful, horrible ghoul of a thing as a ghoul, but I've just taken to you immediately, and I'm just like, oh, Boney, you're so funny and dark, and I just walk off.
I've hot selected the doctor and bound him to me, so he runs behind me.
So, and he does that thing where he walks at like 1.1 times your walking speed, so you can't comfortably walk to keep up with him, but every time you sprint, you catch up with him too quickly. So you do a lap of the warehouse and you look around, and you can see that there's this yard behind that's completely raised to the ground, and there's just like a broken chain link fence and other bits of junk. You can't see any signs that the building's been broken into, but you can also only find that one entrance. The windows have got thick bars on them. The chains on the front door are not rusty or damaged, but the bars and things on the window look pretty run down and rusted. So it looks to you like the chains on the door are much newer than the building itself. Really, your options to break in are try and get in through that front door, or you might be able to have some way.
How low's the roof? I'm wondering if we can boost someone up.
Did you say that the chains had a lock on them? Like a padlock, I'm
A
thinking?
couple of padlocks, yep.
I'm happy to... How many padlocks? Like, if you got one padlock off, would it...
2.
I could have a crack at picking the locks.
I'm confident we could pick them, but we're also probably entering via the most defendable position.
that's
I'm wondering
true.
if there's a way we can get
Sneak in.
an eyeball in and then sneak in a different way.
I think if the lock's on the outside, there's no one... I wouldn't think there'd be anyone inside, would there?
Makes you think.
Yeah, we don't know.
Oh, well. Yeah, let's
Well,
jump
I
up
think
on the roof.
hell is inside.
Oh,
so
yes,
it makes me think some of my boys could be in there. My futsal team could be in there, which would explain why we didn't make regionals and they didn't turn up.
Oh, they've been abducted.
We can lockpick if you like.
Nah, let's boost one of us onto the roof. I like that idea.
Okay.
And with that, you fall through the roof into a sea of ghouls.
You break both of your legs and you choose one, left arm or right arm.
You boost up and you find a flat warehouse roof that's sort of got the gravel and the gutters around the edge to displace water and things. There's a skylight there, but the skylight is completely covered on the inside, and it's got the glass with the filament, like the wiring through it, so you can't easily break through it. You can see that it would be quite a saga to try and get through this window.
How many times would we have to throw a ghoul at the skylight to try and break through it?
3 to 5.
Hey, Bonesy, come over here for a sec. Yeah. Well said.
All right,
Yeah,
bobby pins.
Yeah, bobby pins, I think
right.
it is.
Back down and let's bobby pin it up.
Should,
I have an iguana on a stick. I could eat the iguana, leaving the stick to go with the bobby pins to do their simultaneous of the lockpick motion.
You can do that
From
if
that
you would
popular
like.
game. With their lockpicking that you twist.
Fallout?
Could be Fallout.
I think, Bonesy, you and I should take up defensive positions near the door. Just get ready in case when the door pops open.
I think you should hide from sight, and I should be visible for when my boys are inside.
What about
And they need a friendly face.
what about me picking the locks?
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Oh, okay. Okay, Bonesy. I've rolled 2 successes.
2 successes.
Yes.
Excellent. Well, it's only going to take 1 success to open the door, so you can gain an action point as well for your players. You undo the locks and you open the doors, and you are met by a floor-to-ceiling collection of wooden boards completely blocking the entryway. They look like they've been hammered in from the inside.
Wow.
Well,
You're really making us earn it.
I guess we're moving on to Diamond City.
We leave it like this.
We just walk away.
So you can, if you want you can force your way in loud. You can try and make your way in quiet. You can try and make a little peephole. What would you like to do? Tell me anything.
Is there any hinges or anything on this wooden contraption that make me think it's a door rather than
it's
just a
you
barrack?
can see the nails holding in. It's a series of boards that have been nailed into place.
Okay, and you talk about quiet ways in, but I think it'd still involve us pulling off wooden planks.
Yeah, but you can, if you like, you can do the stealthy sort of gently extracting one nail at a time. It'll just take a bit of time and obviously a check or two. Or you can go hell for leather and break the whole thing down if you like.
I know I'll cop a groan from the fandom of Fallout here, but my Pip-Boy, does it do anything like scan or anything like that?
Nope.
Okay.
It has Snake 2. That's about it.
Snake 2 and 3G.
And you don't play Snake 2 because you get upset every time the snake dies, so you've given up on playing it.
Part of me wants to set fire to the building, and through the remains, we just discover if there was anything
Metal.
anything valuable that survived. There's like a whole bunch of corpses of these demons, and then just like one metal box of something. Be like, success.
Finally, it was worth it.
Well, how about we start pulling some of these wooden... Because either I think we go over it here and we start banging for something inside, but maybe I don't want to stir the river of sticks if I don't need to. Or otherwise, we're quiet like start pulling out some wooden panels.
We can always start quiet and go loud if required.
I have a pipe wrench on me.
Great.
Famously, one end of it has the claw for pulling out nails.
Yeah, that's
Unique pipe wrench, this
how
one.
they're designed. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
So if you want to pull the boards off quietly, it's going to be intelligence and stealth a test together. All right. So if you want to slowly peel these boards off and try and do it in a stealthy way, it's going to need to be an intelligence and sneak roll. And I think, is that you, Augie?
Yep, yeah, Bonesy, my intelligence and sneak's pretty good. That makes it a 12.
Okay.
Okay.
Do that.
How do we go about assisting again?
So if you'd like to assist, you roll against your own intelligence sneak value, and any successes you have contribute to his success.
And it's costing him a luck.
No, action point.
Oh, don't be spending our action points.
Nah.
That's all right. I have 2 successes.
You slowly, over the course of about 15, 20 minutes, you slowly pick the nails out one at a time from the door and gently remove the boards slowly. And as soon as the door comes open, who's going inside first? Is it still you, Bones?
Yeah. Bones is at the front.
So the inside of the building's dark and it's completely unlit, but you can see some rays of light sort of shining in through a few gaps in the skylight. There's metal shelves running up and down the length of the building. They're mostly bare. Looks like they've been completely picked clean by scavengers. Dr. Rast steps in next to you and clicks on his flashlight and shines his beam straight ahead. And as soon as he does, it comes to rest on a young ghoul with scraps of flesh falling away from her cheeks. And she's just chewing on her own arm. Just biting mouthfuls of rotten meat off the bone while she's just staring forwards silently into the dark, just looking at something that you can't see.
Ew!
I'm going to use one of my items before things potentially kick off. I have Jet and Buff Out in my inventory, both chemical enhancements. I'd like to use one of them. Jet is almost a stimulant drug.
Yeah, so as you say, Jet's like a stimulant. It gives you extra actions that they cost 1 less AP, so you get an extra major combat action there. And Buff Out lets you re-roll one of your D20s on any strength or endurance tests.
I'm going to use Jet.
So that's a minor action. As soon as you do that, you can see a group of 3 ghouls running towards the light coming from the open door, charging straight in your direction. You and Dr. Rast standing next to each other.
Ew! I've just moved straight to the back and I'm mortified. I've never seen this many ghouls before in my life.
Could this be my futsal team?
The Gunners.
Amy, tell me that's not you chewing on your arm over there.
She is completely feral,
she's a feral
non-communicative, non-responsive, and just snarls, swings her head around and snarls as you...
Don't worry. She seems armless.
And I shoot a look at the 3 coming towards me. Am I getting feral vibes off them?
100%. They are running and squealing and screeching like
You're painting a
zombies.
terrible image of ghouls right now. Every human we meet is lovely, except for maybe my boy Rad Rocky.
You did search a dying woman as she was bleeding out.
Kind of
am a
feel
monster.
like this
So-
is poetic justice there, Bonesy, my boy.
Would you be happy for me to initiate some sort of combat?
Not only would I be happy, I would like to kick you into the warehouse and close the doors behind you. But in solidarity, I will join in.
So they're running towards you. You're standing in the front of the doorway there, Bones. You're number one. What do you? And Dr. Rast shines his torch up on the approaching group.
I'm going to step up onto the mound and throw me a beaner. And I pull out my second baseball grenade.
Brilliant. He's holding a thermal detonator.
And then I do the full one up again, but then underarm roll it to them so it's not even a pitch.
Roll that for me.
Baseball grenade. I have an 8 that I'm looking for. I've given you an 8 and a 17.
And roll your damage dice for me.
So that'll be 5. Not great. I have 2 that I've got through. Off 5 dice to end with only 2 is horrible. I'm pretty sure someone landed a 7 on us in the first combat.
So you
That's what
can,
blew his arm off.
for 1 luck point, you can re-roll 3 of those dice. 3 of the
Absolutely,
damage dice.
So a luck point is gone, which takes me down to 3. And I have 3 blanks that I'll now be rolling. So that's another 3 damage, taking us to a total of 5.
5 damage. The grenade explodes in the middle of all of them, and you see shrapnel arching its way out, tearing through the bodies of these ghouls. Most of the shrapnel ejects out the other side of them, and blood and gore sort of comes out of them and radioactive slime, but they keep running at pace towards you. So
Ew, Bonesy. Ew.
they're now at close range to you in the doorway there, but they're still at sort of medium range from the others who are hanging outside. And Dr. Rast keeps his torch up.
That's kind of him.
Yeah.
He's just an assistant. I love it.
I like the idea as well that when you went to throw your baseball grenade, you looked at him and he gave like the catcher signal, like
Yes.
the curveball, and you shook your head
I
like,
shook,
no,
yes.
and he went for the and you went,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
nodded for the fastball, the one finger.
Nodded for the underarm.
The underarm, yeah.
And then he like grabbed his cap. And then his ear.
Did
and something else.
Did the signals, yeah.
Now, I performed a major action by throwing the grenade. Using my jet, have I still got access to another major action?
Yep.
I'll now perform a shot with my 38 caliber pipe gun.
Brilliant.
It has a rate of fire of 2, but first I believe I just roll and see if I'm hitting.
Yeah, roll the hit, and then we basically spend extra ammo to add damage dice later.
Perfect. And this is the group of 3 that are running at me. I'm picking out one that looks particularly villainous that I don't like the look of.
Sure, they're all about the same distance. They're all about the same level of grenaded.
I've given you 1 success with the roll of a 7.
Okay, so how many damage dice have you got there?
The damage dice for my pipe gun is 3.
So you can spend an additional ammo to make that up to 4 if you would like.
I would like.
So
So that's
cross off-
costing me 2 ammo.
Yeah, cross off 2 ammo for me, and let's roll those damage dice and see how we go.
3. 2 of those are the special symbol, but this gun doesn't have any effects that go with it.
All right, so a total of 3 damage. Well, lucky for you, these ghouls have got obviously no armor or anything on them. They're just mutating. So you fire at one of them. Roll me the location dice, and let's see where that bullet comes to land.
It is left arm. However, my gunslinger perk means that I can re-roll the hit location die. And I'm going to do that because left arm is pretty lame on a ghoul. Torso.
Torso. The round goes in and tears a hole straight through the middle of one of them in the front. And it looks like, even though you've hit sort of fairly low in the body, down below what you think, heart and lungs and everything, it looks like a gallbladder or something comes falling out the hole.
They call them ghoul bladders.
Yeah, very well done. And you're not. You think this isn't that important, but you see the ghoul sort of look down at it and then just collapse to the
Oh,
ground.
it is his gallbladder.
Well, it's true. It's the thing that supplies all this ghoulness.
Yes.
We'll just call them a bladder.
Ghoulishness.
I was going to say, he would just call it a bladder. And I know I've said this before, Bonesy, but ew!
I don't even need you guys in the party. I just need old mate holding a flashlight.
I love that Augie, as the episodes has gone on, has become more and more of like a California girl. She
Yeah,
sounds
yeah,
like
yeah.
Alicia Silverstone in Clueless now.
Governor,
Wow.
I say. Oh my god!
Oh my God.
I'm trying to see. I'm finding me.
Episode 3.
Episode 3.
Look,
I'm finding
I
me.
support you that a computer nerd can also be a sort of fashionista in Beverly Hills. That's fine.
Yeah, don't pigeonhole me.
That's true. You can be whoever you want. You Gwen Stefani loving hacker, you.
Sorry, Gwen, if you're listening.
Yes, we'll just add that to our
And no
celebrity,
doubt she is listening.
celebrity beef list.
Yeah,
Babs,
just add it to Gwen. If
Taylor.
Orlando Bloom.
you're
Orlando
listening,
Bloom.
leave a comment.
I
Did you even
enjoy-
notice that I said no doubt Gwen Stefani listens to the podcast?
I did hear that. I didn't put it together till just now because it was such a poor joke, but
Well delivered, we'll say.
sure.
That's bananas.
Oh.
B-A-N-A.
My jaw scoffing at you. What a podcast injury. Put it on.
Yeah,
I'm notifying HR.
we do not have public liability insurance. So-
I love if the microphone picked that up.
A flash of light, a wave of searing, inescapable heat, a roar that seems to reverberate the entire planet. Thankfully, not a horrific real-world planet-wide nuclear apocalypse. Instead, just a small taste of what your loved ones can expect when you arrange their funeral through Connor Funerals. Imagine taking a match to Grandma, or a candle, or a blowtorch. Imagine how long it would take. Imagine the screams of the onlookers. Imagine the smell. Oh God, the smell. Connor Funerals believe in rapid, efficient cremation. Spare yourself the misery. Spare your family the trauma of seeing Grandma being cooked like a gas station hot dog. Let Connor Funerals funeralize your loved ones.
Flashing badger.
Augie's next, and she's standing a few paces back, having immediately stepped back once she helped open those doors. What are you doing?
Augie's grossed out by all of this, but wants to help and is contributing.
If there was one word you could use to summarize her reaction to this, what would it be?
Ew.
I can't believe you robbed him off it.
Yeah, you took that
Number
moment
one, no, that's not what I said. I said, ew. I'm taking aim and I'm going to contribute by having a shot at one of these ghouls.
All right, so your minor action will be to draw your pistol?
Would we say that my pistol was already drawn
No,
in
I wouldn't.
anticipation?
While you were lockpicking.
No, I wouldn't.
How do you pick a lock?
nice try, but I wouldn't have thought so.
Yeah, okay. It's to draw my pistol, and then the major action is to shoot. Oh, 4.
You're on 4. Great, fantastic. So 1 success. Brilliant. Roll your damage dice now. How many is it for your pistol there? Is it 3?
4.
And is there a rate of fire on that?
2.
So you can spend extra ammo to make it 5 dice if you would like.
You know what? I will.
Okay, two rounds rapid, center mass. And we're going to let's roll the location dice and see where you hit. Oh, and the left leg. You're a big fan of the left.
I hate this futsal team.
That will slow them down. That's good.
Big fan of the left leg. Roll
Bang,
the
bang,
dice.
Bonesy. So I've got 6. Wow. 6 hits. I've destroyed that leg.
You are so good at destroying legs.
An enemy to legs
What
everywhere.
a gift.
I'm a legs girl.
Well, describe for me how it looks, because this thing is gone. It's out of the fight. You have destroyed it. Describe for me how his ghouling career ends with a left leg injury.
I like that this member of the futsal team, clearly the fast winger, I've really destroyed it.
Are they wearing the uniforms?
Yes.
Yes.
What's the team
100%.
colours?
Ooh, red and white, I think. Because that just stands out more against ghoul complexion.
Bonesy, it's your team.
Were
You
they
tell
ghouls
us.
when they started the team, or
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a ghoul-only league too.
what's the team called?
The-
You knew I was going to ask this.
Yeah,
Don't look at
I've
me
been
like that.
racking my brain very quickly. I've got nothing.
Well, it's the Green Brothers Warehouse. So is it just a corporate team? Is it the Green Brothers Ghouls?
What's
The Ghoul Bay Packers.
Gang Green Brothers?
Oh, very
yeah,
good.
yeah,
Very good.
yeah. The relief on your face.
Red and white being the natural colours of gangrene. That's really, yeah.
We'll make
That's
them
their
a green
away
and white.
jersey. Like,
Like
it's the
a
opposite of the
fighting
negative
Irish
colours.
green and white type thing. Little clovers on
But
them
it's
or
like
something.
proper. It's like the Green Brothers logo is red and white, and then the team forms from the company.
All right.
And they were hiring people to work at the company that were just clearly good at futsal. That was that thing.
That's
stuck in the team.
Doesn't have his
It's in the
forklift
company
license. He can't
league,
really
yeah.
contribute. But
That's Mr. Burns, the power
Yes!
plant softball team. Yes.
strawberry.
So, Huggy, you've finished this
I
Ghouls
have-
career.
I have blown-
Which player was this? Did you recognise him, Bones?
Yes. His name was Emmanuel, and we'd brought him in from overseas as like the temporary loan
He didn't know. And what I like is it's so long ago now that you had no recollection of this company or this warehouse until you saw the uniform and you had this sort of sense memory. Oh God!
Oh, you've killed the first ghoul, and then he's running to you. You go, Emmanuel, and then you just watch his leg go.
He was our right winger. No,
He wasn't ever feral. He was sprinting over. He's like, boys, I got so much story to tell you. I'm
so pleased to see you. Bonesy, I have a lucrative contract in Rio.
Or as they call him, left foot Emmanuel, because he had a left foot better than Beckham. And as you've gone, Emmanuel, and you just watch that left foot go.
And he dies out of grief.
I like the idea that he was running and it went on his backswing, so he went to put that leg out and just went face first and then just slid slowly.
And he slid under the forklift and the forklift crushed him.
And we just cut back to like in the basement where his family lives, and she's dialing the rotary phone. She's like, "Well, your father hasn't picked up. I hope everything's okay at work."
I think
Echoing in the warehouse as it rings.
She's talking on a phone that's not plugged into anything. It's just got a dangling cord. And even though the subtitles say that, she just go. There's all this drools coming out of her
She
mouth.
has a bubblegum Pip-Boy as well.
And it's like, Mother, when will Papa be back from work? She's like, I think we need a new name to add next to Sean and Rad Rod.
Yeah,
Manuel.
just
Emmanuel.
creating widows all over the place.
It doesn't take.
Well, he's in a ghoul team. They're just called left wingers.
All right, so that leg is
That's kaput.
It actually explodes. It's a build-up of ghoul rotting gases and things like that. And
So this is making me too sad. So we're going to move on to Jimmy now. Jimmy,
Well, hello.
talk to me about. Were you gun ready for this, or I think it took a bit of a while to get entry. I'm not sure that you were standing with your gun out the whole time, were you?
No, I'd started to daydream. I was looking at the warehouse, thinking about how many bunks I could fill in there and how much I could charge per person.
If I put up plywood between the bunks, I can call them luxury condominiums.
If I dig a hole in the middle and it fills with water, it can be a day spa.
You've got your major and your minor action.
Minor is to draw my pipe gun, and I'm going. So what's been happening with these guys seems to be working for me. So I'll fire my pipe gun. I'll do the rapid fire for the spend the additional ammo.
Okay, roll first, then we'll
succeed first. 2 successes.
oh, that's 2 6. Yeah.
Fantastic. Roll your damage dice. How many damage dice is it usually? Just 3 or 4? 3 with a
3.
rate of fire of 2, so you can make it up to 4 dice if you'd like to spend that extra ammo.
Yeah, which I will. So I'll roll 4, 5.
The right arm. You hit him in. So this is again.
It's the goalkeeper.
You've killed this one
Still
outright.
with the gloves on. It's his job to keep us out of this place. He's failed.
What was the goalkeeper's name again?
They called him Lefty.
His name was Luis Lefty Lopez.
Well, no relation to Lisa Left Eye
was about to
Lopez.
say.
We can't use.
We don't. Listen,
And he
don't want no scrubs.
He ain't no scrub. I was going to say.
Don't even make these jokes funny because we can't keep them.
Look,
Yes.
Oh, it's terrible.
don't make any more jokes.
ghoul got
Just stick to the gaming and the rivers you're used to. Okay?
Oh, nice.
That's some of your worst. Some of your absolute worst.
I know it's not making it, so I don't care.
Jimmy, you have blown the right arm off this goalkeeper who's running towards you. How does that go down?
Not well. The bullets trace up his right arm, and it almost traumatizes Augusta over here, who's still recovering from her own traumatic arm injury.
Jimmy, ew!
The arm rips off, spraying green, yellow ichor all over the place. The sad, poor goalkeeper stares down at just the stump. He's sort of waving it up and down, can't believe it's gone. And as he's like draining like an inflatable swimming pool with all the water hemorrhaging out, he just becomes more and more deflated until in the end he's a pile of bones and moist skin on the ground.
I love that the ghoul fell down into just clothing. Like it's
Yeah.
one of those.
So now that the ghoul
He's a
has,
Jedi.
yes, now that the ghoul has fallen down like Obi-Wan in the Death Star,
I was thinking more the Wicked
He
Witch,
appears
for sure.
in a blue glowing haze behind going, run, Louis, run.
so you can hear the scrabbling noise from the back of the warehouse.
More.
And 3 more ghouls emerge into view.
Oh,
dear God.
we destroyed those ones too easily.
They come running towards the light. They're still at medium range. They're still at the back of the warehouse.
Yeah, but I'm out of baseballs.
Bones, what are you going to do?
It's my signature move. I've got very little I can do. But I will aim and take another shot.
Great. Do that for me.
I've given you 2 fails.
So you get a free reroll because of the aim.
Yeah, I do. Which is still failed.
Shot goes wide.
And that cost me 1 ammo.
Did. You have not hit
I did
anywhere.
succeed before that. But that was a major action. And I believe, thanks to my jet, I still have another major.
Great. Go for it.
I'm shooting again. I have a success with a 6.
Fantastic. Roll a hit location.
Torso. And you know what? I'll leave it as torso.
Okay. So roll your damage for me.
Perfect. I'm rolling you 3. However, I'm going to spend an extra ammo, taking me down to 11. I'm going to roll 4.
Brilliant.
So I rolled 2 faces and 2 blanks. And thanks to my gunslinger perk, those 2 faces become 2 damage each.
Great. So you've done 4 damage in total. So you can spend luck to reroll if you like, or you can just accept what you've got.
I'll spend luck. Oh, I love that. 2 more faces, so 4 in total gives me 8 damage in total. Damn.
Wow. So this shot goes to the torso with the classic, the vat of the gun coming back and the bullets slowly going in and this big explosion of gore from the chest. And the ghoul sort of stumbles for a moment and continues forward at a much slower speed now. And you can see that it's just like leaking fluid from its chest and everything. It is still coming, but it's in a pretty bad way. You think, a lot like Jimmy's last target, you think it's going the way of being a Jedi pretty soon. You can see all this liquid pouring out of it. So we'll move on. Augusta, Augie.
So how many more ghouls are there?
There's 3 more. One of whom's just taken
lost its torso.
a nasty injury to the torso.
I will target the head of the one next to it because I'm going to help.
Let's see if you're going to help.
And I'm going to target. So my minor action is targeting.
Aiming, yep.
Aiming, sorry.
And you don't suffer a penalty because of your VATS
Correct.
ability. Sure,
Yes.
roll your hit dice for me.
A 2 and a 20.
So there's going to be some degree of complication there. The complication I'm going to give you is next turn, your minor action is going to be taken up clearing a jam from your gun.
Ooh.
Okay. But this turn, the bullet still hits. Roll your damage dice. Is it 4 damage dice?
It is 4 damage dice, yes. And I've got 2 hits.
Okay. Are you going to stay with that, or would you like to re-roll any of those?
I will use an extra bit of ammo because this is probably a bit
Okay,
dangerous.
so it gives you 1 extra dice. Yep.
Which doesn't help me at all.
No. So still 2 hits. So you shoot him in the head, and it doesn't. It's like a glancing blow. It kind of goes off one of his eyebrow ridges and doesn't do a great deal to him. But you see his head snap back, and he sort of slows his stride for a bit, but continues moving towards you. Next we have Jimmy.
We do indeed. I think just the best options is to keep doing what we're doing. Keep sending shots down
You're gonna
range.
aim and fire. How's the ammo situation looking for all of you? You still okay?
I'm just actually starting to get a little worried about mine.
Nah, I'm fine. I'll be using the nails that we pulled out of the wood on the way in.
I'm actually...
Yeah, I'm starting to run a little low, but I'm okay so far. I am indeed going to aim. I think I'm going to aim for... Are there any fresh targets that need chipping away at?
there's one that's completely fresh, and there's the one that's just taken a very minor glancing blow there from Augie.
I might aim for the one that's got the minor glancing blow just to try and finish it off.
I popped him on his noggin.
I'm just thinking if there's anything else I can do to up my stats. No, I'm just going to roll for some successes. 1 success.
Brilliant. Roll those damage dice for me.
1, 2, 3 damage to his left arm.
The bullet hits him just below the elbow, and most of his left arm now just hangs dangling and limp below that elbow, and it's now flopping around as he runs. He's still coming. He doesn't look great, though. He's leaking from a couple of different places now. The ghoul that remains uninjured continues running towards you. It closes in until it's at close range, and he's going to swing, try and hit Augie.
Oh, no!
Who's the closest there? Lucky for you, he's rolled very, very badly indeed and completely missed. So he's flailing away, but he is right at your close range now. And you do know, Bones, that these ghouls are never going to attack you. It
I
doesn't
like that.
matter. It doesn't matter what you do.
Excuse me as I go loot.
It doesn't matter anything. They are always just going to ignore you. They will not. They just sense you as another ghoul. They know that there's no sort of food source there. They're just going to leave you completely alone. So you can think about that when you consider what actions you're going to do, and if you want to get in their face and try and block them or try and shut the doors, anything like that, you're going to be safe from this. So Augie, this one flails at you and completely misses, but is very close to you now. Is right on top. And the next one is going to use his minor action to run towards Jimmy and swing at him. And believe it or not, that one has just rolled terribly as well and is again flailing away. I think they're probably... Dr. Rast is still shining his torch in their faces.
Take
I think
that,
that's
you ghoul.
probably blinded them after them being in so long in the dark, so they completely flail. And the third one is on the run towards you, still just streaming gore out of the hole in its chest. And as it gets within a few steps, it sort of gets a bit of a questioning look on its face and goes, bleh, and all the remaining blood in its body comes out of its mouth and it falls down dead.
Yay!
Yeah, hey, indeed.
So we'll go back to Bones. Bones, in light of your revelation that you're safe from these things, what are you going to do? You can keep shooting? You're now at like very close range with them. Shooting is going to be a bit of a disadvantage unless you've got a close combat weapon.
I do have a close combat weapon, so I'm happy that I'm just going to move in and start bonking on the head.
Brilliant.
And I don't know how long the effects of my jet will last.
2 turns. So
It's done.
It's done.
Yep. Okay, then I'll move in for my minor action to close the distance, and then just a straight bonk over the head of one of them.
The overhand cleric.
In fact, those ones are already at close range, so you can use your action to aim if you like.
Yeah, let's
You
do
wouldn't use
that. Aiming. I've got a
Yeah.
telescopic sight on my.
It's the laser
my
beam
pyro.
on the end of
Laser
the-
on the
on the end of the
wrench.
lead pipe. Yep.
It's a Spira level on my.
You set the angle. You twist it with those little protractors to set the angle, and it tells you. It beeps when it's at perfect.
I'm standing behind you with like the surveyor's camera going. Yeah, 2 mils to the left.
It's a pass. I've succeeded.
Brilliant. Roll your damage dice and your hit location dice. Let's see where that ends up.
3 damage on the left arm.
Bonk, and you hear this. You hear this crunch as his left arm breaks, and the thing sort of he gives you a little bit of a questioning side look.
I'm sorry. He's not attacking me.
Then goes back to flailing towards Augie.
With one good arm.
Only one good arm now. Augie, what's your turn look like?
Well, I think I might just do a bit of close combat with this one. I've got a minor penalty for clearing my gun, but I'm actually going to try and use my switchblade.
Okay.
Yeah.
Seems to me that you can't draw or holster anything because you have no minor action. So I'll let you do an unarmed attack if you like, but I don't think you can get your switchblade out
Oh,
in
in that
time.
case, can I just fire this close without aiming?
You can. You're just going to suffer a penalty.
All right, well, maybe I'll just do that. The gun's out. I've cleared the jam, and I just blindly let one loose in the direction of the very close.
All right. So it's going to be +2 difficulty on your roll.
Ooh, so I've rolled a 4 and a 12, and I think a 4.
4 becomes 6. That's going to be good enough.
That's gonna be
All
good
right.
enough.
So roll your damage dice and the hit location dice for me.
I've hit on the right leg with 3.
He's an absolute leg expert, isn't he? This bloke? Sure enough.
The crippler.
This completely eliminates one of these ghouls from the fight. Tell me how that looks. Is this just another leg blown off that...
No, so what happens is I do let off the round. It actually hits the lower right leg of this ghoul, which puts it completely off balance, and it falls backwards onto the pile of bones from the previous ghoul that just died, which was sticking straight up, and impales the ghoul through the back of its head with a femur from the downed ghoul.
Nice. I'm loving this.
He also thinks ghouls are just skeletons.
Like a gross femur. And
I like that. As soon as it hits the ground, all the skin disappears. It's just... Did that one turn into an Obi-Wan Jedi as well?
No. This is the one that had a few steps that he blew the torso out of.
Oh, okay.
And then
How silly of me.
just it fell down, but it was because there was no torso. The legs were sort of jutting up a bit, and it impaled itself
That's how
on
physics works.
Okay.
on the femur. Of, hey, this is my kill, all right?
It's getting increasingly unlikely, I would have thought. But
and because of that, ew.
I've made it to higher ground. Now let's see if I can get McMurdy's broadcast working.
And thanks to Raglow toothpaste, you too can achieve this glowing smile.
My baby wants to take me to Santa Fe. No chance. Take a seat, dear honey, cause it's me, Das Clay.
We got aquarium rocks.
Turtles Plus!
We got aquatic cleaner shrimp.
Turtles Plus!
Life is better in 69.
I said, hey, call me a tuffet, sweetheart, because I'd love for you to sit.
Jesus, how many of these frequencies just have dice on them?
I just don't think we should close the hatch.
Oh my god, if you don't close that hatch, we're all gonna die.
Okay, I want to close the hatch.
And right at that moment, the creature launches.
What was that? A Delta Green podcast? Available now on Flashing Badger Podcast. Anyway, how do I get back to dice?
Flashing Badger.
Jimmy, there is that one ghoul left. It's still flailing away at you.
In my minor action, I'm holstering my pipe gun and slipping my brass knuckles onto my hand as
Excellent.
as sneakily as I can. I don't even think I have time for a phrase. I'm going to have to take a swing at its head.
I think it'd be wasted on a ghoul.
I think it
on a
would be.
feral ghoul.
Yeah.
But this is why Jimmy hates feral ghouls, because they have no money.
It's true.
2 successes.
Amazing. Roll those damage dice and the
So,
location dice for me.
So I'm rolling 5 damage.
Wow.
2 damage. I'm going to spend a luck and re-roll 3 of the damage dice.
Go for it.
Okay, 2 more. So that's 4 damage in total.
And where did you hit it?
In the torso.
Of course. So the
course-o.
the straight punch to the solar plexus.
Yep.
You love a heart punch, Jimmy.
yeah. Straight to the gallbladder, I think. I aim for the
gallbladder. Yep.
Yep.
So the thing again slows down, but it doesn't stop it. And again, it comes flailing away. Still at
God.
you, Jimmy. And again, completely. It turns out decayed zombie creatures aren't that great at close combat fighting.
okay, yeah.
So it completely misses you, causing you no harm whatsoever.
Oh, thank God. Well, too, I hit it pretty hard, to be honest.
Bones,
Hello.
are you going to finish this charade off? And
I'm going to have to.
no one else is pulling their weight?
To make sure he dies, I'm actually going to shoot my 38 into him.
Point blank range?
Minor action, step back. Major, put a round in him. I've given you a success.
Roll your hit location dice and your damage dice for me. Are you going to spend any extra ammo to make this a sure thing?
Nah. We have... I've done 3 damage, and I'm rolled the right arm. I'm going to re-roll that using my gunslinger perk. To get his torso!
No one has shot anyone in the head today so far, by the way.
tried.
I'd like to
I've
point
done
that out.
all torsos, you've done all legs, and you've done all torsos.
I did shoot him in the head, but it just glanced off.
That bullet finishes him. It absolutely ends the fight. It puts him down. Describe for me how that looks.
I step back, and it's a little push kick off that I've done to him, and I grit my teeth. And for some reason, I was smoking a cigarette. I flick the cigarette, and I go, douche, and I fire, and it hits him right in the lower spine. And as I do it, he almost like breaks Ghoul character and goes, and just drops, and it's this slow death of him clearly losing function of his legs. And then he goes, and he falls onto the floor. And then for no reason, we're standing there in silence, and for no reason, one box falls off a shelf and crushes his head.
Splatters it.
That's it. The ghouls have died. There's none left. And you can choose to search around this warehouse. I'm sure you want to. So it's going to take a perception and survival roll. But it's difficulty 0, so you can't fail it. All you can do is generate yourself extra AP if you would like to. Whoever's best at it, roll it.
I have a total of 8. Let me roll. I have 1 success.
So you can get 1 AP for your team. What you need to do is we're going to roll up and see what you find in this warehouse. So first thing you find is a missile.
Oh my
No
It's
way.
not
actually
even a
find-
missile launcher. It's just
Just
a
a missile.
missile.
You actually find two missiles.
Yes.
Just the missiles.
That's incredible.
Now-
I'm going to do that old mortar thing where I hit them on a
Oh,
plate
yes.
and then throw them.
You're also finding some random armor in there.
Oh, hello.
So you're going to find some radar armor and some
Radar,
metal.
not radar.
radar, yes,
Yeah, it makes a bing every time you walk near something.
and some metal armor. So if you guys want to write this down, we can figure out.
I'll put them all under my character.
We can
sheet
figure out
already.
between episodes who's going to get this stuff.
Yep.
You've got some wine. It's nice. You got some beer before you.
Some wine.
You'd love that. And this wine has a bottle cap on top, yeah?
It sure does.
We're getting $1 a bottle.
But most importantly, I know the thing you really want to hear is weapons.
A missile launcher, right?
You have found 2 different pipe wrenches.
No!
Yep, 58 and 60. I'm terribly sorry. I didn't even set that up, but that's sort of tough luck.
Could there be worse weapons that we find?
I think you found
Don't answer that.
the worst loot possible, to be honest.
I think with 2 rockets, it's not for. I think it's just for strapping to the back of a cart and going off Wile E. Coyote style, really fast.
I like that I'm an explosives expert, so I'm going to come up with something.
Yeah, I'll let you, MacGyver something out of those. You also find when you're searching through a child's drawing of a ghoul family all holding hands in front of a tree. You find a nice little locket in the shape of a heart and a self-help book that's all molded and you can't read it anymore, but it says, "Being your best you." You find a catcher's mitt and a baseball and several small stuffed animals.
Are these quest items I got to carry around?
You find an audio tape there and you press play on it because you love audio logs.
I rewind first and I press play.
I thought I was having a stroke for a second. I'm like, I can't understand what Wegs is saying.
Everyone's going to think we did that in post. But
That was fantastic. And someone will go to the effort every, like, reversing it and playing it.
it'll turn out he's,
of the innocent.
yeah, he said something really
George Harrison.
And on that tape, when you play it, is an apology from the ghoul mother who basically says in it that she knows they're turning feral. She says, "I'm so sorry if you've listened to this. We've probably attacked you. And please know that we weren't in our right minds. And I just hope that we went out and we died with some dignity and that we didn't hurt anyone too much. And most of all, we hope the team makes regionals this year, and really that's the most important thing to us. We hope we don't jeopardize, we don't forfeit too many matches as a result of our absence." So Dr. Rast, having
Forgot he was there.
come on flashlight duty, he says, "Look, I think this is a good place that we should rest overnight and we should stop traveling for the day." You note that he gets visibly upset when he sees the mementos of the Ghoul family and when he hears the tape. He says, "It's a damn shame." And you guys are going to level up.
Yes! At the expense of the Ghoul family.
Yeah, so you murdered a family, and for that we reward you. So you're all going to gain 1 health point. You're all going to gain 1 of your skills to rank up, and you're each going to get a new perk. I think we'll cover the new perks when we come back next episode. For now, I'll move on to the next part, and we'll talk about your travel towards Diamond City. After you've rested, your health is back up to full. You've each consumed 1 food item from your inventory there, and you're making your way. It's a trek that takes the whole following day, basically, and it's bright, it's uncomfortably hot, and Rast steers you around several sort of dangerous areas and points out sections of ruins that are home to super mutants, and there's another town there where he points out that there's still leftover robots in there who believe that America's still at war and will fire at any moving target that comes near. At long last, the day begins to cool and the sun is slowly dipping over the horizon. And at sunset, the skyline of what used to be Boston just rises up in front of you like this mountain of crumbling brick and melted metal. Black smoke is rising lazily in the distance between 2 ruined buildings. And Dr. Rast crinkles his nose. He looks around for a second and kneels down and he picks up a handful of dirt, reaches a nearby manhole and lifts it off with absolute ease, like lifts the manhole cover up one-handed and throws it to the side. And he says, "Super mutants. They pretty much own the streets between here and Diamond City. Trust me, this path may stink to high heaven, but we're on a trip for biscuits. Sewer's the safest way." And he drops down into the sewer, turning his flashlight on as he goes.
I used to live down here.
Brilliant. So when you get to the bottom of the ladder, Bones, you can see that there's obviously what you expect in a sewage tunnel. Not only is there the foul smell of sewage and mold and rot in there, but there's this continual roar of water coming from the distance. And there's a tiny little pathway that's only just wide enough for sort of 2 people side by side that travels about 30 feet on, and then there's a river about 10 feet wide of dirty water. And there's another walkway on the other side that runs parallel. And there's a set of rickety little stairs going up to metal catwalk. And you stand there before the two different paths forward. Dr. Rass says, "Let's shake a leg, friends. The sewer may be better than super mutants, but all kinds of uglies live down here." And he sort of casts a sidelong look at you, and he does like
The torch goes across my face.
he's like, "No offense." He points out there's two directions to go. Obviously, there's the way up to the catwalk, and there's the other way, which Dr. Rast is pointing to. This is the way forward. He seems reasonably insistent on that.
I think they follow him. Come on, Doc, let's go!
I'm so disappointed that we encourage him to talk in character now. So the walkway leads away through an alcove and beyond to this long stretch of just dripping sewer tunnels. And you can hear, as you move through, skittering vermin that seem to scatter before your path. And finally you come across this larger alcove, and Dr. Rass shines his flashlight around the room, and you can see a heavy metal utility door just ahead. As his flashlight plays around the room, you also see, up against the wall, a man. The corpse of a man, dressed in rotting overalls, mouldy bones, and it's got a bottle in one hand and a note in the other.
Hey, Bonesy, I'll go the note. You go the bottle.
Has the bottle got a cap on it? Here's another $1.
It does not.
I'll wander over and check out the note.
So on the note, you see the words, "What a gas. Looks like the joke's on me. Ha ha ha." And as you get closer, you see scattered around his feet are all these empty, expended chem vials. And there doesn't appear to be anything else in the room except that big sort of military door leading the way forward. It's got one of those big wheels.
Is the overalls a Vault overalls?
No. They're just like, standard workers' overalls.
Doc, is this the way we go?
Yeah. He's like, yeah, we got to get through that door.
Oh, well, we open the door.
Sure. So the wheel turns with this almighty screech, and the turning of the wheel even unleashes this sort of coppery smell of the paint being rubbed off and the fresh rust getting dusted in your air. And as the door comes open and the screeching comes to an end, 4 tiny little crab-like mutants come skittering out of the connected tunnel ahead, and their antennae turn to point at you aggressively. And they're twitching madly, and they come running forward with their little short, sharp pincers clacking towards you.
Little mutant shrimp.
These, you would know, are Myler catchlings.
But they're like cleaner shrimp down here. Yeah. So the tunnel they're in is immaculately clean.
So they just eat. They're actually lovely. They eat the mold and things like that. Now they come rushing towards you, and Dr. Rast reacts in surprise and shines his torch at them as his standard move.
He's the best.
And as they come scuttling forward, the episode ends.
I was like, what am I going to do? All the horrors, they end on 4 little shrimp.
4 tunnel crabs.
Will our adventurers survive?
Yeah, you just killed the entire family. I think you'll be fine with these guys.
All those ones where you go, oh, isn't he cute? And then it like bites your finger off. And you're like, ah!
This game has been Fallout, the role-playing game from Modifius Entertainment. We're playing Once Upon a Time in the Wasteland, the official starter adventure, which has been great fun so far. They've managed to successfully kill an entire family of happy ghouls. They've managed to destroy a local foosball league by eliminating at least 2 of the teams. Yeah. Can they eliminate all the teams before championship round? Let's find out next time. Next time it might be, the robot team or the mutant team or just the normal Wasteland scavenger team. Let's find out.
Leaving only the hedge fund team.
This is their climb to the top of the ranking.
We've got 4 players already.
We're doing good.
I think we're going to win by forfeit. The way we
yeah.
Trophy's a trophy. Right. Well, thank you very much. This game was chosen for us on our Discord. There's a very active Discord with literally hundreds of people in it. It is a no-pressure environment where there's channels for all kinds of things, not only about this, but about the painting hobby, about miniatures games, about video games. There's even a book club channel that's just started in there. Definitely jump on there if you would like to. We'd love to see you there. As I said, if you want to grab a copy of the game, jump on DriveThruRPG is probably the best for us. You can use our affiliate links at no extra cost to you. Most importantly, leave us an in-universe review. You can leave us any kind of review, but in-universe are our favourites, and we will read our favourites out on the next episode.
If you're collecting bottle caps in the Fallout universe and there's nowhere to safely store them and you'd rather just give them away, why not consider our channel Patreon? For as little as $1 a month, it helps what we're doing here. It keeps the lights on, so to speak. And it will afford you access to the Discord, to the exclusive channel perks behind the scenes that we put together as well. And yes, we have the painting channel. I'm Mike from Flashing Badger Painting. So jump across on YouTube and check out mini painting videos, which is in similar friendly banter. Not much talent going on, but don't worry about that.
Contrary to what Mike just said before, you can get on the Discord without paying anything.
That's true. I wanted them to pay though.
Yeah. I mean, he'd obviously rather you do. It helps keep us light on, as he says. But no, the Discord is definitely a great place to be. And if you think we've done something wrong, if you would like to hear us play a different game, jump on there and let us know. Wegs as Jimmy.
Indeed.
How'd you find this episode? Did you enjoy yourself?
Oh, any chance I get to empty out a warehouse of pesky vermin so I can turn it into yet another profitable money spinner, sign me up.
It strikes me that Jimmy's a bit like Lex Luthor in the 1970s Superman movie, where it's just all about real estate.
It
That's
really
his
is.
absolute focus.
Look, I personally hadn't made that connection, but now I have. I can't shake it. So yeah,
So
you're right.
to me, Jimmy will always look like young Gene Hackman.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, nice
I was going to
suit and
say,
everything.
or old Gene Hackman.
Fitz as
Yes.
Augie.
Augie's still finding herself, but she's with this makeshift family here, and her heart is growing and her eyes are growing wider, and she's seeing that we're working together. She doesn't see the ghouls as destroying her family, but rather bringing ours closer together.
She's welcome to keep finding her voice.
Yeah. Hopefully.
yeah.
Look, tune in next episode to discover she's got an entirely different accent again. We can only hope so.
Wow.
Well, it could kind of go either way.
Mike as Bones.
I've discovered that Bones is a bit of a killer. I feel like when we play these narrative games, I'm never good at combat.
Yeah, and all of a sudden,
So I'm loving this. I'm like, just give me things to kill. And the doc just follows me along and just points torches at things and then I shoot them. I'm so happy. But I've also exhausted my inventory.
You're basically spotlighting for ghouls. Just the dog points and you smash.
Can't wait to see what I do with a couple of missiles.
Oh, no. So good.
Yeah, I couldn't. When we rolled out on the table, I was thinking about just re-rolling and lying to the audience. But there we go. We'll make it work.
2 words, rocket skates.
That's actually a very good point. A very short ride, but a very entertaining one. Right. Thank you very much. As always, I've been your GM. My name is Gordon. Joining me was
Wegs.
Fitz.
And Mike.
Catch you next time. Thanks. Bye.
Flashing Badger.